Hi, this is Cara Meredith, and I'm going to take you through my timeline project. I have to admit, I have not done anything like this since probably high school, so it might kind of look like a piece of high school artwork, but I think the point was that we would learn the dates, and that is what happened. So I'm just going to take you through my timeline, which when I envisioned it as something almost like a board game. So it is not just laid out on a piece of paper, but this is how my mind works. So here's the timeline. So here it is with, if I can get the whole thing in shot, this is the whole big timeline, most of it at least. It is pretty big. It's I don't know, 3 feet by 4 feet. This is our dining room table. So you can kind of get a picture of how big it is for a second. So if we then zoom in on people, places, and dates, we'll go up to the very top. So we start in the year 1000. And I know you can read, but I'll just kind of take you through it. So 1000, David becomes king. We then go 955, and that's when we have Solomon building the temple. So I tried to kind of make those like, I don't know, they're kind of like bricks and mortar, but I'm not really an artist. So if we then continue through it, 925, Pharaoh Shishak, I am not sure how to say that, invades. 922 is a big split between Israel, the northern kingdom, and then Judah, the southern kingdom. What I then tried to do, if you look from 922 down through right about there, through the 700s, is to divide the green squares into northern kingdom and the orange squares into the southern kingdom. So we then see 873 to 849 Jehoshaphat, who's of the southern kingdom. Moving along, 841. We have Shalmaneser III of the Syrian campaign or northern kingdom. 802 goes to Adad-nirari, who was sometimes called the savior of Israel, who then conquers Damascus. So those are all northern kingdom. It's obviously what more of our readings reflect. Then we come to just a whole bunch of stuff right here. I tried to highlight, I think I have 19 things that I'm highlighting, but the Syro-Ephraimite War, I believe is how you pronounce it, which was in 736. And then the next thing we have King Ahaz. He's around from 732 to 716. So I tried to highlight people as well. 722, we have to kind of scroll down a bit, but 722 is the end of the northern kingdom. And then 731, every time there's some kind of conquering, I try to do a little conquering line. So Sennacherib conquers Judah, and Jerusalem survives. We then have, at least according to what I did for dates, a relative period of peace. 627, things erupt again. In 627, Ashurbanipal, I did not say that right, but Ashurbanipal dies and Babylon becomes independent. So there's a little RIP, RIP, rest in peace sign or symbol. 612, Nineveh is conquered by Babylon and becomes the new capital. Then in 609, and again the conquering line, we have the little squiggles. 609 was another big year, which is this thing down here. Egypt becomes number 1. So Egypt and Assyria defeat Babylon. Babylon gets Judah and its neighbors. And Assyria is no more. It goes bye-bye. Finally, we have probably one of the biggest dates of the semester, or the quarter, which is 587 or 586 disputed, which is the end of the southern kingdom. That also meant that Babylon destroyed Jerusalem, including its temple and the monarchy, and it took with it exiles. And this is a really bad depiction, but there's all the horrible, sad faces, the exiles. And then 539, Cyrus conquers Babylon. 520 to 515, The temple in Jerusalem was rebuilt. That's a temple. There's the little Jewish star, Star of David. 458, Ezra decided to put in the books or the time and dates of Ezra and Nehemiah. So Ezra comes to Jerusalem, and that's highlighted in the book of. And then 445, which is where our little game piece ends, Nehemiah then comes to Jerusalem and rebuilds the walls. So in total, there is the whole big picture that kind of looks like a game board. It was kind of fun to do, and I did this, just FYI, after the Giants won tonight's game. Go Giants! Okay, bye.